As an influential and highly regarded thought leader in the cancer space, Lance is also chairman and strategic advisor to several global cancer organisations. And how proud are we to have him leading the way as CEO of Cure Brain Cancer Foundation?
In 2016, my mother was diagnosed with cancer, and within 3 months, she passed away. One of the things she asked me before she passed away on the last day was to give back to social impact. So she asked me to give back 5 years into non-for-profit. So from that point, I decided to focus on brain cancer since it's the #1 killer of children. People with brain cancer, they don't have the luxury of time. And I found that non-for-profits tend to move very slow. Decision-making is very bureaucratic and moving slow. So just to give everyone context, within the last 8 months, we've given out $11 million for brain cancer. But to give you perspective, that's more than we've given out in the past 8 years combined. So with GBM Agile, it was first announced in 2013. I found that only ultra high net worth people in Australia could fly to the US to get treatments for brain cancer. So with this $8 million investment, we're bringing all the treatments from the US to people in Australia so they can get access regardless of income level. So for me, it's important to have equality of healthcare. So that's why the government announced $12 million for this. We were able to restructure the contract for $8 million. We self-funded it so the taxpayers don't have to pay for it. I expect that it'll be launched within the first quarter of next year, and every person in every state, all 5 states, will have access. I just think cancer is a global problem, and it's very important that we all work together because a lot of the treatments in the US, I was in Washington, D.C., as I mentioned, 4 days ago. I was there for 2 reasons. One is I made a promise to a 6-year-old cancer survivor, so I surprised him with some things. But second, I was there at the White House to make sure to promote Australia's ecosystem, because the more attention Australia gets, the more treatments Australia will have. So for me, that's very important. I also did that in Qatar and also in Hong Kong. I really feel that Australia has a very strong biotech ecosystem, but people just don't know about it. So what I'd like to do is make sure that we encourage more people to do treatments here in Sydney, in Melbourne, in Queensland, and we can be the epicenter for cancer research. We'll be an organization that does more walking, less talking, and making sure that we deliver on all our promises. That's why every quarter I try to make sure we reconcile what we say we do, but more importantly, my commitment is to bring more treatments next year and the year after, so we can increase the survival rate from 22%, which hasn't increased in 30 years, to 30, 40, and 50. So for me, the job's not done. This is not a job that I need to have. This is a job that I'm passionate and I want to have. So for me, I appreciate everything. Thank you for everything, for everyone coming out. And I look forward to speaking with you and seeing everybody on the walk.